Never feel the need to tell a woman about your past pain in life. You never want to get to a point where you're being too vulnerable enough by expressing your pain, whether it's the pain a ex-girlfriend put you through or just worldly pain that just coming up in society, you go through pain in life. You never want to give a woman that much to where you're being vulnerable and telling this woman the pain that your ex put you through, or the pain that you went through with just being with your family members, or your friend fucked you over. You never want to do that, because a woman will use that against you the second she can. We don't realize that women will hold grudges. Women will use things against you as a way of power. Like, us as men, we usually are the ones that have the power, whether it's in relationships. Women will have the power before sex is involved, and then after sex, usually the power is in our hands. So a woman, we don't realize a woman tries her hard to gain that power back because she was in control. But as soon as she gave her body up, now you're in control. But when you start getting comfortable with a woman, see, that's our problem. Us as men get too comfortable telling a woman just anything, when you shouldn't be doing that. You should be stoic enough to know what type of things I should be telling this woman, and some things are just left to be unsaid, for real, because you're gonna hurt yourself when you become vulnerable and tell a woman something so precious to your heart, and then she stabs you in the back and brings it up and uses it against you. Women do this all the time, bro. Men crash out all the time because women will bring up their past, whether it's whatever it is, bro. And a lot of men aren't emotionally intelligent enough to understand that that's what women do. A woman can get emotional and act out of character and say some shit that hit your heart a little different. You might have told her about, what I'm saying, a situation to where your ex-girlfriend might have fucked you over, she broke your heart, and you're thinking that this woman is gonna give you comfort because you're expressing yourself about, yeah, like, I was in a relationship for a couple years and she cheated on me and she broke my heart and I was really devastated. I wasn't ready to date anymore. A woman will play the game of like comforting you and letting you know it's gonna be okay, but the second she gets to use that against you, I promise you she will. Like, she will say some bullshit like, oh, I don't think, maybe you're not over your ex because it seems like you're not. Or maybe you need some therapy classes because you're too emotional. I promise you, bro, you have to understand what to tell a woman and what not to, because the second you give her an opportunity, she will use it against you. I've went through this, bro. I've literally went through this in past relationships, and it's not a bad thing. You just live and you learn. See, the thing when we go through with women, we think like, fuck, I fucked it up. No, you have to take every bad experience you had with women and use it as a learning lesson. It's an example for what not to do anymore and what type of woman to stay away from. Because I guarantee you, if you done got your heart broken, if you done came, or not even got your heart broken, just came to the realization of, wow, this is how women are. They can be hypergamous. They can just be a obnoxious person. It's a lot of women out there that can play a good role of being a good girl, of being the type of girl that, you might like, but deep down inside, that's really not her true nature. She might be really toxic, but she wants to play that good girl role because it's in the beginning, the talking stages. But once you really start getting serious with a woman, you'll see her true colors, and you'll see that toxicness come out of her bits by bits, and you can't be dumb enough to not see the signs. See, us as men, we get blinded by a woman's beauty and we not looking at the red flags that we're seeing, because a woman will keep doing it and we'll keep forgiving her. We might address it, but we'll keep forgiving her because she has a way to your heart now, because you express something so vulnerable to her to where you don't even want to deal with nobody else. You done express your whole life's pain or your whole past pain of your life to this woman. So now it's like she has one up on you because she knows so much about you. She knows about everything you went through in your past life because you expressed too much to this woman. So if she leaves you, she could spread your business to anybody. Because once a woman's done with you, she's done with you. She's not loyal to keep things a secret, or oh no, we're not together no more, but I don't want to like expose him, or I don't want to put him on blast about the stuff he tells me. A woman would do it if you give her the opportunity. So that's what I'm saying. Don't give a woman the opportunity to put something in your face, throw something back in your face, because she will. I done seen it happen with me. I done even witnessed it through my parents. That's how crazy it is. I done witnessed these things happen at an early age with my parents. Like, you go through things like when you're in a relationship and marriage for so long, you're gonna fuck up. Eventually things are gonna happen. But if you can't forgive your partner, especially if your partner, whoever it is, man or woman, if they did something hurtful to you and you still took them back, but you're constantly bringing up the things that they did to hurt you, you're the one that's doing them wrong. It's not them that's doing you wrong, because you was the one that accepted them back into your life. If they hurt you and you forgave them, but you're still constantly bringing up the bullshit that they did to hurt you, you're the one that's fucked up, because you should have been man enough to leave, or strong enough to leave that situation. But a lot of times people do this, especially women. A woman would take a man back for cheating on them, but still keep constantly saying, are you cheating on me? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? After that, it's like the relationship is over with, because there's no trust anymore. But if you can be grown enough to be like, you know what, we were young, dumb, I understood what was going on, I'ma still take you back, and then we leave it at that. The past is the past. We don't bring up the past no more. That's how it should be. A man can respect that. A woman can respect that. But when you keep bringing up those past traumas that you've been through, whether it's with the partner you're with now or with a new partner, you never want to do that, bro, because women are taking down, they're jotting down mental notes in their mind of like, okay, this person is still not over their ex. Okay, this person is getting emotional because it seems like he gets emotional every time he talks about his ex, or she talks about her ex. People take notice of this, bro, and they're playing the game of like, oh wow, like, that's fucked up, I can't believe that happened to you and stuff like that. They don't give a fuck, especially at the talking stages. If y'all not in a relationship, they don't care about your past trauma. All they're thinking is like, damn, I gotta deal with someone who might be a little damaged right now. They haven't healed in a minute. Because like I said, you don't want to always feel like, oh, I gotta heal before I get back out there. No, you want to start dating people while you're healing, because a person can go insane and feel like they have nobody when they're going through the healing stages, and they don't have nobody to entertain them. That's the best thing you can do, is find somebody to distract you from the pain you're going through, from whatever past trauma you went through with a person or a situation. But when you feel the need to start back dating, but you're just not over something, but you want to bring it up on that date, you're fucking yourself over, bro. Because now that person knows the next time y'all talk or the next time y'all hang out, they're gonna put a wall up. They're gonna put their guard up, because they know you done been through so much bullshit to where they might not want to take that on. They might not want to take on the bullshit that they know is gonna come with dealing with you, because you don't express so much. But when you can have a little mystery to you, like be a little mysterious, bro. Don't always expose what you're going through, whether it's present or in the past, bro. Nobody needs to know what you're dealing with, the pain that you're dealing with. That's what being a man is. You have to learn how to endure pain and not be so willing to express the pain that you're going through with every individual. If you don't have a close homie that you know is your day one, that you can go to and express whatever you're going to, and they'll give you some good words of advice. If you don't have that, then you need to keep it to yourself. Learn how to talk to yourself and be your own best friend. Because if you think you're gonna be going to your girl talking about, I lost my job. I just don't think I can do it no more. I don't think I can push past this no more. Like, life is too hard. That's the biggest turnoff for a woman, is a man who's just checked out mentally, physically, spiritually. He's just checked out. He doesn't know what else to do. He doesn't know what direction he has to go to. He can't pull himself out of a fucked up situation, because that's not what men do. Women are like, that's acceptable for a woman to do. For a woman to feel like she's going through depression and she needs somebody to feel comforted. This is what a woman can do. Men are not allowed to do this. It's just a double standard. Like, just like there's so many different double standards. This how men can have sex with a whole bunch of women and not be labeled as a hoe, but women can't have sex with a bunch of men or they'll be labeled as a hoe. There's so many double standards. It's just how the world is. A woman can be emotional and vulnerable and express her feelings to you, to her friends, but you can't do that to her, because that's not the biologically imprint of how a man is supposed to be. It was never that, bro. Back in fucking the 1800s and before that, there was never men that was strong and saying, oh, I can be vulnerable and express my feelings and still be labeled as a strong man. It just doesn't work like that. So if you really want a woman to stay by you and really, like, you can go through things, bro. You have to understand, men go through things. Everybody goes through things. It's okay to go through things. But as soon as you start expressing what you're going through and you got your head down and you feeling sad for yourself, sorry for yourself, a woman can pick up on that energy and she will remove herself, because now she's going to think, oh shit, I gotta put my big boy pants on and be strong enough for him, because he's at a vulnerable state right now. You never want a woman to feel like she has to step up and take care of you now. You got to be the one to take care of her. But she knows that you can't take care of me if you're not mentally stable right now. You're liable to crash out. You're liable to get emotional. You're liable to, I done seen it all, bro. I done seen my father cry more times than I should have as a young boy, because he was not emotionally intelligent. My father cried when I got my first tattoo. My father cried when I got my first tattoo that had red in it. My father cried when I got my ears pierced. So me watching this as a young boy, I'm like, wait, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem what a man is supposed to do, supposed to crash out, supposed to show him being emotional because he can't handle something. I done seen it too much, bro. And I seen my mom throw it back in my dad's face about being too emotional or acting out of character. So it's not like I'm just talking out of my ass. I witnessed this as a young boy, watching my dad be so emotional, you know what I'm saying? Throwing it back in my mom's face about the hurt that maybe she caused him in their earlier years. Like, my parents been together since they were 16. They're like fucking 60 now. So think about that. If you've been with somebody since 16 and y'all 60, it ain't gonna be all peaches and creams and shit like that. Y'all gonna have a little bumpy roads. But if you can't get over the bullshit that somebody put you through because you chose to still be in that relationship, you chose to have kids by this woman, you chose to still be in a situation with this person. So you can't, there's no reason for you to be bringing up past bullshit that they put you through. It's done. The past is the past and we're moving forward. But see, I witnessed stuff like, oh, that's why you went to this and that's why you did that. You put me through this, you put me through that. A woman will be like, all right, you might as well leave me, because if you gonna keep bringing that shit up, we might as well leave. But see, they're not man enough, they're not strong enough to be like, all right, bet, I'm gone. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did, and that's what I would have told my dad, you should have left. But some people are not strong enough to just leave like that. They still holding on to the good, but still bringing up the bad when it comes to that time of them feeling angry, them feeling, frustrated. So now they want to bring up the bullshit. You don't want to do that, bro. That's going to scare a woman the fuck off. if you're gonna keep judging her, bringing up the past of whatever she did, if you're the one that is still in that situation, if you ain't broke it off, then you don't need to be bringing up no bullshit that she put you through or just in general, bro. So like I said, man, the best thing you can do when just dealing with women and making sure you can still have women on your roster, still have women on your line, and just letting a woman know that no, you're a real man. You're not feminine, you're not soft, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You would never be put in a vulnerable situation. Like you said, everybody's human, so everybody goes through these emotions, but you can't express it, bro. It's just how the world works. You can't express your vulnerabilities to a woman because she will bring it back up on you. She would throw it back in your face, and she'll be quick to do it. And she don't give a fuck about hurting your feelings. So if you want to save your feelings, bro, don't be so vulnerable to tell a woman everything about your past life.